Hi guys, welcome to this video about the special function of the Windows, that's the symbolic link. I haven't used, I'm working since Windows, since 20 years at least, no more, definitely it's more than 20 years, it's probably 30 years or so, or even more. So, but I haven't used symbolic links ever because I was a little bit scared. And yeah, you should definitely be scared about this because it's not an easy function. I mean, it can be easy when you know what you do. It can be easy, but it can cause a lot of problems. So I'm just showing what I did here recently. I mean, it was yesterday. So actually, why did I use that? I start in another way. Basically, symbolic links are like a pointer where you can, you pretend to have a folder which is not there, but it points to another folder. So usually these are used for having like a link or something like that to a network attached storage like NAS. If you want to have something stable, you don't want to have another drive symbol or drive letter, you can just add a symbolic link to, let's say, C drive, and then you can click on that, and then you will have access to the network attached storage. So I mean, it's not a big win from my side. I was just having problems with the new Google picture uploader and with the NAS. That's a big problem. A lot of people are having problem with NAS, with the new picture uploader, and I was trying to pretend that this folder is local instead of on a network drive to make it work. So but it didn't, so it didn't help. So I think it really doesn't help. Maybe there are some rare situations where it helps to have a symbolic link like you will have. Then but what I can show you what I wanted. So this here is the C drive NAS builder, and like it means picture in English, and I wanted to have the same to see the same thing as on the X drive, which is the NAS. So I tried that, but it didn't work. So, but anyway, how can you do if you think it's a good thing and you want it, you want to have a symbolic link, you can do that. So, and the command is like this: mklink slash d, or another option. You can check what the options are when you invoke the command and make write mklink dash and or space and question mark. Then it will show you the options which are there are. But I found most people are using the slash d. So I think this is more or less the standard and most stable version or option, but there are other options. Maybe you can check that. Okay, I've decided to invoke the command thing, so it's a little bit less boring. So let's invoke mklink with the question mark. Now you can see the D. It's also the first option which you have. It says create a directory symbolic link. Default is a file symbolic link. And the H creates a hard link instead of a symbolic link. I don't know, maybe I should try with the H, but I haven't found. Also the J is possible. So yeah, maybe you have to investigate more if you don't just want to use the D. For me, it worked. D slash D, it worked. You can see at the beginning I was trying with wrong options. So one of the problems I had was that I was using subdirectory. So I thought, yeah, okay, maybe I will use at the end more than one symbolic link, one here for pictures. So I make it like a directory for symbolic links and then another thing below for the pictures. And I tried to do that and it said, no, it's not possible. I mean, it said system cannot find the path specified. So I tried this a few times, but didn't work, of course. So the problem was not here that I had the wrong path to the NAS. It's not possible. It seems that it's not possible to have a symbolic link in a subdirectory. It has to be on the root. So see, so I changed that. Um, you see, mklink slash d. I put the symbolic link, which is just a name, on the root, so not in a folder, and then I put just the target. Yeah, so you have source or mean, yeah, symbolic link and target, and then it said symbolic link created. Okay, so and I checked that it was really working. So you get it looks like a directory, but you can't click on that. I mean, when you click on the directory, you are already on the target. So it's like clicking on this on the this folder in the NAS NIS and AS sorry drive. So anyway, so the good thing is with the symbolic links, it's like a really it's deeply integrated in the Windows system. You can, I mean, maybe you know these things. You can click on new and make a shortcut. You can only do that on the desktop. You can't do that in a folder or on the C drive, but you can do that on the desktop. I could say, okay, that, oops, that's the wrong thing, definitely. I could, yeah, or I mean, I could do something like that. I can't, yeah, the keyboard is wrong. So anyway, of course, this is wrong, but I'm just yeah doing like you can specify a path here, of course. I mean, you can browse it and you can then go down um, yeah to the path what you need, but yeah, anyway, you can do this here. You can put a link here, and which yeah, anyway, I mean, I can do that. I can do that here. Let's say I want something from Windows boot. Yeah, it's not something you usually will need, but yeah, it's C Windows boot. Okay, next. You can give a name, and then it's here. So you can click on that, and then you are right away in the directory you wanted to access. And the thing with the oops yeah, where have I been? Yeah, the thing with this symbolic link is really similar, but it's more deeply integrated in the whole system. It's not on a high level like this link which I've showed you on the desktop, and you can actually put on the C drive. The other thing is just on the desktop, and it's not highly integrated. I mean, it's not so performant. Yeah. What I have to tell you, when you don't need that, that's really important to know. That's maybe one of the most important thing. When you want to do, let's say you have created this symbolic link and you decide, yeah, actually I don't need that, I don't want that anymore on my C drive. It looks a little bit scary. I don't know if I need that. So you could maybe, if you know how this works, this link thing, you could, I mean, such things. You can just press the delete button, or you can right click and then delete. So here it's out of the picture. If you go down, so here there's a delete function. Yeah, I mean, we can use that delete function. So it says, are you sure you want to remove this shortcut? Okay, it's just removing the shortcut. It's not removing the content of this folder here. It's not removing the boot. So I can click easily on that, and this boot thing in the Windows drive is still there. You don't have to worry about this. But if you do same thing, okay, when you have this, oh, that's I open a new new thing. So let's go to where do we have the PC? Oh my goodness, here PC. So okay, C drive. Okay, so uh, here when we have our symbolic link, it will look very similar to this thing here. Um, Yeah, it just has a small thing within this yellow box. So to show or to indicate that it is a symbolic link. Okay, and you could think it's the same thing as the shortcut on the desktop. But when you mark it, let's say that's your symbolic link, you mark it and you press your delete button, what happens? It will not delete only the symbolic link, it will delete all the content where you are pointing at. Let's say if this is all your data, all your pictures, movies, or everything on your network attached storage, when you click on this symbolic link, then it will delete all the data on your network attached storage. And I have read many articles about that in the internet, and it happens really fast. It happens really often to a lot of people, and you have to be really careful. So if you have a backup, yeah, you're good, you're fine, but usually backups, they don't work 100%. So usually you will be able to recover some of your data, but usually not everything of that. There are always problems with backups. Yeah, so my recommendation, if you are not really have to use symbolic links, don't use them, because it poses just a big risk of that after you yeah, maybe you will forget about how it works, and maybe after a year or two you or somebody else comes and says, oh, what's that? Oh, that's just a link. Okay, I click on and delete it. So, and then your data will be gone. So be really careful. And I decided, because it was not help me and I didn't want to have this risk, I then decided to remove this. And yeah, there's always also a lot of discussion about that, how to remove. It's not easy to find how. I can tell you it. Yeah, I tried first with RM. Somebody was telling it works with RM. Didn't work. It says it's not a recognized thing. So then I typed on RM dir with the question mark, and um, what's that? It didn't give. That's strange. It didn't give. It just said it's incorrect. It doesn't help. Yeah, obviously it doesn't have a help on this. So anyway, what I was using then, or the IR RMD, yeah, whatever. So and the path, or I mean, yeah, the full path of the symbolic link within brackets or these things, and it was working. So you see, there was no reply, no answer, no confirmation, no nothing. I just went on the C drive. So here, where it was, this yellow box with the symbolic link, and it was gone. So yeah. So that's my experience with these symbolic links. Yeah, that's my final conclusion. If you don't have to use that, don't play around with this, or just don't take the risk of just yeah, trying and deleting your data. Only use it when you really know what you're doing, and then yeah, you have to be really careful about this. So that's my experience with this. I hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.